I got an email the other day from one of my students with a great question about how I would recommend playing the first measure of the Rights of Man, and I thought I would share my response with you. And yes, I do have spots available in my private studio, so you can check out more details about that below this video. So the question was, is it common to play triplets in the opening bar, which is B, A, G, F sharp? Triplets would be. Is it common to play with triplets, and if so, should they be separate or slurred? I love this question because it opens up the door to one of the great joys and also one of the greatest challenges of Irish fiddling, which is variation. So we could just stop the video right here and say the short answer is you can play it both ways, and you can play it even more ways than that. However, I don't want to leave you hanging, so I'm going to actually walk you through on the fiddle a few different options that you can use to play this first measure of the Rights of Man. I'm regularly adding more fiddle tutorials to this channel, so if you're not already following along, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notified every other Thursday when I post a new video. So this is a really fun tune to play around with when it comes to variations, especially if you've been playing it for a while. And I will say that it's a really good idea to get very familiar with the notes of the tune before you try to add variations in, but since we're just working with the first measure today, even if you don't know the tune, go ahead and follow along and keep these ideas in the back of your mind for when you do learn the tune. Alright, so to start with the basics, our first option is just going straight down the scale. Option 2 would be to do the triplet. You could even do a triplet with 1-3-1 instead of 1-2-1. But I kind of like to just do B and a C natural. Let's do that one more time. Now typically you would separate these triplets to make it sound a little bit more authentically like a hornpipe. However, if you're going at a pretty fast clip and you want to just go ahead and slur the triplets, it's not ideal for getting the stylistic sound, but you can still do it. And of course I still do it. So here we go. My little hack, if you want to make it sound more separate but still keep it a little bit more doable than just, I would slur it. So you're doing two separate notes, and then you're slurring the third note of the triplet into the first note of the next triplet. And that helps to give it that separate sound, but still incorporate some slurring so you're not just going back and forth really, really fast for that whole line. Just for fun, in the great debate between slurred versus separate bows in hornpipe triplets, are you on the slurred side or are you on the separate side? Let me know in the comments. So option 3 of our variations in this first measure is to mix it up, and you have several different options here, so this is kind of like options 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. But you can put the triplet wherever and also keep some solo notes as well. You can put that little triplet wherever. You could have maybe 3 triplets in one single note. That wasn't exactly intuitive, but you can play around with it. Play around with all the different combinations and see which one you like the best, but the fun thing is that there's so many different combinations. I tend to go towards playing one triplet either on the first or the third set of triplet possibilities. So or I'll play them on the first and the third, but you could switch it up. You could do or so again, options are endless. So now I'm going to play the full tune, and I'm going to try and do a different first measure every single time that I hit it. So be listening for all the variations. as you can hear, when you go through the tune one time, you've got 4 different circumstances to make all of these different variation options. So the possibilities are endless. Go ahead and play around with this in your practice, play with this measure, and find the combinations of triplets and separate notes that you like the best. And before I let you go, I mentioned earlier that I've got private lesson studio spots available, and right now I've actually got a free lesson offer going on. So if you are watching this video in November or December of 2021, go ahead and check out the link below this video and you can see all the details about the free lesson offer there. If you'd like more examples of how I play hornpipes, you can check out this video here, which is from my album release party Tea for Tunes. I'm playing the set of hornpipes that's on there, which is the home ruler and Guggenbara, so you can see me in the moment how I'm bowing the tune. And as always, I appreciate you and your dedication to improving your Irish fiddle skills. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.